It's another day on the messy farm. This year we've had one of our biggest harvests yet. The apricot trees were fully loaded. The veggie garden has never produced this much. And while some of it was good luck, a lot of it came down to planning, laying the foundation and creating the right conditions for nature to thrive. Today I'm going to show you the groundwork that helped us set up for this kind of yield. It took time, trial and error, blood, a few tears, and some of it might take years to fully pay off. Stick around to the end and I'll show you what worked and what didn't. Alright, let's rewind. Because a big part of this year's harvest started right here. We've got a truck coming with 250 kilos of mulch on it, and it's going to be a huge couple of days rolling it out through all of the rows of the orchard. If we get really lucky with the truck driver, he might be kind enough to drop it off in front of each individual row. That's if his truck can fit. And this will save us a ton of time and energy. Good thing this fella knows what he's doing, so we've had success.
I'll stand here. Tribute.
This might not look like much, but this stuff plays a pretty big role in how everything grows out here. The traditional way of having an orchard out here is tilling and ploughing between the rows so we've got bare soil. We're putting mulch down to improve the carbon and help compost. Because of putting the mulch down, this year is the first year in 40 years that this orchard has had worms in it. And for those who don't know, worms equals healthy soil.
Do you reckon you could box jump that?
Yeah.
Almost. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I didn't get all the way up though.
Almost. Oh.
Yeah.
Dogs will get up there.
Lead. Winner.
Now you're going to do the walking. Stay there, girl.
Okay.
Stay. Stay. Stay.
She's like, I am, but you keep moving the damn bale.
Stay. Stay.
Alright, now to the veggie garden. We've made some pretty big changes out here. We decided to move it to a new spot and set it up in a way that would hopefully give us better results in the long term. The reason for this is one, nutgrass. There's a lot of nutgrass in where the old veggie garden is, and none in the new. The other reason is the old veggie garden location is in the cow paddock, so we have to make sure the cows and sheep don't get in and eat all our produce.
What are you guys up to?
Oh, nothing. We were just, run!
The new veggie garden is away from them and along the edge of the driveway. It's closer to the dam and easier to irrigate. We also don't have to jump the dam fence every time we want to get in or out. 3, 2, 1. There's always plenty of work to do across the rest of the property. Slashing, cutting the weeds and grass down is something we do regularly out here, but there's a method to it. The way we do it is with a mulch head on the back of the tractor. You see, a normal slasher has a blade that spins around like a helicopter's blade, and it cuts the grass and leaves it in a heap to one side as you drive over it. What that does is moves the nutrient from one area to another and doesn't balance it out across the paddock. What a mulcher does, it has a drum that spins and cuts the grass and weeds in the one spot and drops them in little pieces where they originally came from. So rather than getting everything to one side like a slasher, you're laying everything down evenly like a landscape garden. What that does is provides cover and evenly distributes the carbon and weed suppression across the paddock. If you can do that on a regular basis, you're not taking nutrient away from the soil. You're in fact putting nutrient and carbon back into the soil. Over time, that improves the quality of the soil that you're working with and improves the quality of the pick or grass that you're growing, and therefore improves the quality of the animals that you grow. How cool is that? All his little pads.
Here's his tail here, look.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's
so cool.
There's his tail.
They'll be in there somewhere.
I didn't realise geckos shed like that.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, you can see his feet.
This one's floating.
Oh, there he is. Oh, splat. One of the problems that we're solving at the moment is reducing the amount of fruit that we lose to possums and bats. The way that we're doing that is by installing nest boxes to encourage owls to come in and roost. Through regenerative practices, what we're doing is giving nature a little push by introducing possum and bat predators. The first thing we have to do is find the right tree. Now what that means is looking in an area of forest for a tree that is nice and straight, strong, that can handle climbing, but also can hold a nest box for a period of up to 20 years. We also want a tree where there's a flight path for an animal to fly into and land in the nest box without too much obstruction. The last thing is something that's easy to access. We want to be able to inspect the nest boxes to see if some animals have moved in or whether there's bees or ants there that need to be managed. So we have to get Connor up the tree. He's a certified climber and knows what to do. This is a bit of a process. We've got to get him harnessed up, make sure the ropes are secure, and make sure he has his safety gear on.
Godspeed.
So that's one of the disadvantages of the SOT, or we use like a pseudo, but it's a 1 for 2. So every foot I climb, I've got to pull the rope 2 feet.
Yeah. Because it doubles up.
Yeah. So it's one of the disadvantages, but
We could have hooked the rope to the track and you just would have went.
it's mistletoe gun.
Next, I'll be lifting the nest box up to the tree in our cherry picker. We go through the process of securing the nest box with a piece of wire and angle it in the right position so that the animals are able to use it. As you can see, these boxes we're putting in are really large. They're some of the biggest nest boxes I've ever put in. Being for a powerful owl, they have to be big because a powerful owl stands about 80 centimetres high. After an hour up a tree, we finally got the new predator homes installed. Well, not quite. Turns out the harness wasn't strong enough to hold these huge nest boxes, so we've had to pull it down, regroup, and we'll come back later to get it right. But a month or so later, we got it done. Now we play the waiting game and hope we get some owls. This whole process could take 2 to 3 years, but the ideal outcome would be for a pair of powerful owls to be nesting at our farm and having chicks. So we started the year trying a few new things, changing how we worked with the land and giving a few ideas a go. And I've got to say, it's really paid off. The fruits come through in abundance and it's tasting as good as ever. The veggie garden's been pumping too. Garlic, onions, zucchinis, tomatoes, eggplants, the lot. It's been a lot of work, plenty of trial and error along the way. But being able to feed your family and see the community turn up to help and support what we're doing, and buy a box of food to feed their family, all the positive feedback we're getting makes it all worthwhile. We're only a few episodes into the series and we've been loving your responses so far. There's no shortage of stories to tell out here at the farm. We've got plenty more episodes coming your way. If you've been enjoying the journey so far, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on what's next. And make sure you share the series with your friends and family.